What's going on? It's your boy Sermon at Sermon's Domain on Twitter. This past Friday, Travis Mills released his While You Wait EP. Usually when artists do that, it's because their debut album or, their next album in general is just taking a long time and they want to get some music out to the fans. So Travis Mills wanted to do that, and I gotta say that I never listened to Travis Mills before this EP. He was a name that I was familiar with in terms of, like, when you're at high school. Picture being in the hallway and you see someone enough to where you're like familiar with their face, you know who they are, but you don't really talk to them. That's what Travis Mills was up until I started listening to While You Wait. I believe this was a better choice than just listening to a song. Oftentimes you might listen to a song from an artist and it might not be the right one, so that's your first impression, and when that first impression is gone, you might never want to listen to that artist again. That's why listening to While You Wait was a good idea, simply because it's more than a song but less than an album. It's 24 minutes, 6 songs, it's short and to the point. Now, my assessment of Travis Mills is basically just wrapped around this EP. I can't speak for his older material, but I think he has potential, but I don't think he's reached it yet. He still has some developing to do. A record like Don't Believe That is a really good record, but there's a little bit too much repetition for my taste. That's one thing I've always hated is repetition. Especially if it's like one sentence or just a phrase. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Over and over again, it just gets kind of like, I don't really want to listen to that. The one flash of brilliance on the EP is Hangover. That is a record that has no flaws. I don't drink, but I really enjoyed the record. He says, the reason I get fucked up every night is so you can heal my body in the morning. That is a nice line for a hook. So that one is the one record I would recommend. If you've never heard Travis Mills and you needed a recommendation, Hangover is that recommendation from me. I think the record Buzzin', it's not bad, but it's too common among like the music scene nowadays. It just kind of fits in with everything else, and that's not something that should be like heralded. It shouldn't be praised. The other record that I wanted to highlight, and there's only 6, so this is going to be a short review. The other one I wanted to highlight is I Doubt It. Black Bear is the cheat code to hooks. He is the up, up, down, down, L1, L1, R1, L2, R2. I don't even know if that's a cheat code. I was just thinking off of like a GTA. That's what Black Bear is on hooks. If you have Black Bear on a hook, 100% of the time, if I see the name, I'm going to listen. If it's a verse, hook, whatever. He has an excellent pen game. Whenever he writes, excellent. Boom, you gotta listen. So that was another record that stood out. And I like that Skizzy Mars is on it because Skizzy is on a roll. I'm just coming off of listening to his debut album Alone Together, which I also reviewed. I'll include that link in the description section. But like I said, overall, Travis Mills is a nice singer, but I think he still has some developing to do. And it's probably something we'll see on his debut album. That will give him the opportunity to kind of expand on what he delivered on While You Wait. And I would love to know what you think about While You Wait in the comment section below. What was your favorite song, guest feature? There's also Ty Dolla $ign and K-Camp and Lil Aaron. So let me know in the comment section below, and then like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share the video. Follow me on Twitter at Sermon's Domain, and as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate you for watching, and until next time, peace.